You know, when you think that everybody's doing the same thing and you realize they're not, and you're like, why aren't you? And then you ask a lot of questions. Well, this is gonna kind of answer one of those questions right now. I made this video, God, 5 years ago, and it recently started pulling up on views, and I started reading the comments, and it seems that people still have this question. So I wanna kind of bring it back, especially since my channel has grown, evolved, and changed, to hopefully help you guys out. So yes, we're back to another photography video on why you should be selling digitals and how it can help your business. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is Jeramie with Jeramie Photography. Thank you so much for tuning in. Guys, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. If this video helps you anyway, give it a thumbs up, and then click that bell for notifications. I'll tell you every time I come on. I am pacing around the house right now. Just got home, have a little bit of time, decided to make this video, and I don't know why I do this to myself because I have so much going on today that it freaks me out doing this. Before we get into it, you guys can fast forward this if you'd like. This video is sponsored, but I mean, don't, okay? This video is sponsored by Zenfolio. I've been pushing them heavily lately because they have been doing such amazing things for me and for my career the last 12 years. And now they're sponsoring my videos, and I'm uber excited because that's really the only time I've ever gotten sponsored. But check the link down below as well as my coupon code. It'll give you 40% off your first order with Zenfolio. I use it to send all of my clients their galleries, password protected. They can order directly from me, digitals and prints. If you're not a photographer, it's unlimited storage on all of your photos and videos that you can like section out for people to see. You can view it on your phone. You can view it on any mobile device. It's just a way to store your photos. That's freaking amazing. That's Zenfolio. Check them out. Okay, here we are, guys. I feel like we got to sit down for this. All right. So I'm going to talk about this whole, here we are. So guys, digitals. If you guys don't know what digitals are and you're a photographer, there's no hate. There's no judgment. There's no hate on this, guys. But here's where we're at. We as photographers make money not only by shooting, right? So we have our session fees, but we make money on the sale of products. And our products are usually like books, prints, you know, cups, albums, whatever. I focus mine strictly on prints, albums, and digitals. I've always done digitals because when I first started, I didn't have a mentor. I didn't have anybody tell me that, hey, Jeramie, you need to price your digitals at a way to price it that you'll make some money off of it. And so basically what I did when I first started, like most of you started, is we had a custom package. And the package was, hey, for 200 bucks, dude, 100 bucks, 50 bucks, I will shoot your family session for an hour and you get all the digitals built into that. And that's how we did it, right? It was a CD, a USB, and you give it all to them. And that kind of then put a sour taste in a lot of photographers' mouths because they were like, dude, you just did like an hour, 2 hour shoot, you did some editing, whatever, and you only charged 200 bucks for it. You should be charging X amount more for it. And I totally get it, and that's where I was. But to tell people that they shouldn't be charging for digitals now because of that is insane to me, and that's kind of where I'm hearing around town. So I want to kind of break it down for you. If you're a newer photographer, if you're a photographer that's been around for a while, feel free to chime in the comments, and I'm happy to comment back with you. But guys, digitals have been such a keen and important part of my business that I don't imagine me ever taking it off or offering that at all. That being said, I sell it at a price that makes sense to me. So here's what a digital is, guys. A digital is a file that you take a picture of a client, they want to buy that, and they want to buy a digital for the reasons of, hey, we want to share this on social media. We want to print these ourselves anywhere we want. We want to send it to a canvas. Can we make a canvas? And we want to have that right to do it. They're not asking to own the full copyright of it, meaning that you take your name and image off of it. That's totally doable. That's just a different price point that we're going to talk about. But know this, that if you sell your digital, you're not going to be able to have anything else to sell off of that. Imagine you selling, you know, me selling you a digital of your photo. I don't expect you to come and print through me at that point. So you have to sell it at a price point for that one file that makes sense to you. Is it 25? Is it 20? Is it 30? Is it 100? What dollar amount is there? Because if your photography is good enough and the value that you're putting on that image is good enough, people will pay for that. But knowing that if you sell it, you're not gonna see a penny from that one digital file ever again. You should be selling digitals and giving people these options, guys. There's nothing wrong with selling a bunch of prints to a client and then offering the digitals as well as an extra rate. For those photographers who are charging those base packages, we see them all the time during Valentine's season. You get a session with me, you get a bottle of champagne, you get 10 digitals for $250. There's been so many times where I will talk to a photographer who's doing this pricing and say, well, what happens if they want more? Well, typically, bro, I just like give it to them. That's not their voice, but I want to be a different voice than me. Typically, bro, I just give it to them. I just give them like, I say 10, but I give them like 2 or 3 more extra just to be a nice guy. And I'm like, great, nice guy, homie, but you're killing your business. Why not offer them the 10 and then offer them to purchase more at an additional rate, $25 each photo afterwards. So if they want to buy 10 more, you just doubled your income and made another $250. I use Zenfolio to sell that way. Another pullback to Zenfolio, bringing it all the way back around. So if you guys are getting feedback or getting flack from other photographers on selling your digitals, push them off to the side, guys. I highly recommend selling digitals. I highly recommend creating a price point for individual digitals and even a full gallery access. Something where, hey, you love all these 100 images that I edited and put into your gallery? Let me sell it for a flat rate of $500, $700, $1,000, and you can have them all. You can download them all. Furthermore, we need to start getting away from USBs and CDs and making everything a digital download. It's gonna save you money on the tail end. Presentation's not that great, but maybe you can send them a letter or something after. But I love the option of selling my clients a full gallery, and yes, I do sell those full galleries. And I give them a link and a code, and they download all their photos whenever they want, and I never have to worry about sending them something. That's where it's at. Tell me, guys, what are your thoughts on selling digitals? Yes, no, bad, good? I tell you, as a photographer, you guys have been following me for a while, I am very successful at photography, at my business, and I sell a shit ton of digitals. Ooh, crap ton of digitals. I'm not changing it. This is not for kids. Hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much. Bye.